At the beginning of this year, I watched Matt D'Avella's video on how he is reading 2 books a month this year, and it motivated me, because if you know me well, you know I get motivated by other people and their challenges that they do to themselves. I figure I can challenge myself in this area as well. So I haven't been reading books that much. I've been really slack with that. So this year, thanks to Matt, I have now decided to commit to reading at least 1 book a month. So yeah, thanks Matt if you ever seem to watch this video. I doubt you will, but if you ever find it and come across it, thank you for motivating me this year to read more books. But how am I gonna do this for a whole year? Because the only thing that I've done for 1 year straight without fail is cold showers, which might sound weird because I don't really like cold water at all, but I had cold showers for a whole year and not a single warm shower. So this year, reading more books, reading at least 1 book a month. How am I going to do that? First of all, I'm going to start off with making sure I choose the right books. So if you want to try this habit out as well, this goal, definitely take this advice with how I'm going to keep motivated throughout the year. But also check out Matt D'Avella's channel and any other YouTuber who does this type of stuff, because they are much more experienced than I am in this area. I don't usually make videos like this, but I figured I would because this is kind of a big thing, because I want to make sure I achieve this year. So yeah, first of all, make sure I enjoy it. First book I'm reading is called The Heavenly Man. It's a great autobiography about a dude in China who got persecuted and stuff for his faith. It's really challenging me in different areas and I'm really enjoying it, but make sure to pick a book that you enjoy to read. And if you start reading, especially for me, I found that I'm now relearning my love for reading, and I'm actually wanting to sit down and pick up the book. The other way I'm going to achieve this is make sure that I consistently read. Now, Matt D'Avella has this technique that he uses called the 2-day rule. So if he misses 1 day, he makes sure he doesn't miss the next day, which is, I think, an awesome technique to get into the flow of doing these habits and not failing at them, because it's terrible if you keep beating yourself up over failing. It's not good to do that, but if you keep failing, you're not going to be able to succeed at it. So yeah, I think it's awesome. I'm going to definitely adopt that into my habits and goals. So I'm going to make sure I read at least 1 book a month, like I said, but I'm going to try to at least read 1 chapter a day, maybe even more. If I have time, I read as much as I can or want to. So usually I would make a habit tracker. Like in the past, I was really into habits and making sure I accomplish these things. But now that, I don't know, it's just not my interest anymore, but I still like achieving things, of course. I don't need to make a habit tracker at the moment. It's something I would have done and something I might do down the track this year, but I don't think I actually need to do that at the moment because I am motivated. Now this is just for me. You can start a habit tracker. You don't ever have to start a habit tracker. It doesn't really matter. But if you aren't motivated or you keep missing days, make sure to start a habit tracker, because then you will know which days you have achieved it and you'll have that kind of satisfaction of achieving a day and marking off that milestone. And the other thing is just basically changing your environment so that it's more, nice to read and you want to pick up the book rather than pick up the remote and turn on the TV. So you could do this by, instead of in your living room, instead of having the TV there, you could unplug the TV. You could even get it out of the room, put it somewhere else. But you could unplug the TV, put the remote away, hide it away somewhere, and put the book right in the middle of the coffee table or wherever. So you can just easily pick it up and start reading instead of going down and watching TV. That's another thing that I want to kind of stop, because when you start a new habit, you need to make sure it replaces something else, because you're always doing something in the day. What are you going to replace it with? Usually you want to do that. You want to replace it with a bad habit. So you take the bad habit out, basically, of maybe watching TV every day and putting in this new habit of reading every day. So yeah, that's how I think about it. If you want to read just before bed, put it on your bedside table and do other stuff like that. And that's basically all I'm going to use, all the techniques I'm going to use to accomplish this goal. So thanks again, Matt, for motivating me. And if you guys ever want to start a habit like this or achieve a goal like this, definitely adopt these habits, these techniques, and check out Matt D'Avella's channel and many other YouTubers on this stuff. But apart from that, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I shall see you next time.